In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hi, I'm Nancy Silvershoes with a special report. Have you ever wondered how Jack is so nimble and quick? Eating out, working less, just the opposite in fact. I'm here with Nimble Jack, who just jumped over the candlestick a fourth time today. I'd imagine you'd have to be in great shape to do this. Is that right?
That's right. I have to be really nimble and quick.
I'd say. The good Lord knows I couldn't do it without catching fire.
Yeah, and then like after you stop burning, you turn into this huge black crisp of charcoal.
Indeed. Now let me ask you, because the people out there want to know, how do you stay so fit?
Well, I'm always running, you know, and jumping over the candlestick because I don't want to catch on fire. Well, because this one time I did, and I was like,
Fire, fire,
whoa,
fire, 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 fire,
I'm on fire. It was also really hot and made me really thirsty, like, really thirsty.
Well, that's just too bad. You never want to be too thirsty. Best of luck to you, Jack. Fascinating stuff. We'll have to stay tuned to see where this story develops.
You won't miss anything.
Well, we just don't know that, Frank. We'll have to stay tuned to find out.
Or now would be a great time to change the channel. I don't know why you watch. Why don't you just get up and get that Pop-Tart you've been thinking about?
You're such a merry prankster, Frank.
This is not news. News is supposed to be new. That cow jumps over the moon every day. Oh, and the cat plays fiddle. Come out from the clock. Little Bo Peep loses her sheep. Again.
Frank.
Oh, Jack and Jill, is that today's breaking story? Will they follow around the hill, folks, okay? Because Jack and Jill are just a bunch of clumsy kids that never grow up and always need more water from the well. Why are they so thirsty? I don't know. And I don't care. Nothing ever changes in fairy tale land. You hear that, folks? Nothing ever changes.
Frank isn't feeling very well this morning.
I quit.
Well, that is, unfortunate. We'll be right back.
Everyone has those things that they say they could do every day for the rest of their life.
Like eat spaghetti or go for a hike.
Or dress up like Lady Gaga.
But sometimes change is for the better.
Mother Goosed.
By Jason Pizzarella. Welcome back, folks. I'm Beth Nookerpants, and this is your 7 o'clock news. I apologize for the inappropriate behavior of my former co-anchor, Frank Donnelly. I guess it's just me now. What's that? We have an actual report. This is a first. I'm going now to Bill Hacker in the field. Bill, what do you have for us?
Yeah, I'm on the thing here today at Humpty Dumpty's wall. Now, under normal circumstances, one would think that Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Now, but today, something has snapped in Humpty's big oval head. It looks like Humpty Dumpty is making his appearance now. Now, Humpty, tell us why you haven't fallen from the wall.
Well, I haven't fallen from the wall because, well, I just don't want to, and that's why mine is now.
Yeah, yes, but Humpty, why today?
Well, I'm an angel, and the angel showed me what my life would be like if I didn't exist. Well, I didn't like it at all. There wasn't even a wall here, and no one knew who Humpty Dumpty was, and all the king's horses and all the king's men were off doing other stuff.
Now, yes, but Humpty, what was the angel's name?
Oh, his name was Frank. He said he used to be a newsman before he saw the light and realized we could be anything we want to be. He decided he didn't want to be a newsman, just like I decided I don't want to fall off this wall.
Well, there you have it, folks. An angel named Frank. Strange days indeed. And back to you in the newsroom.
Call me crazy, but I think the angel named Frank that Humpty was talking about just might be our Frank.
Now, don't be crazy. Frank the angel that Humpty was talking about used to be a newsman, and the Frank that we used to... Wait a second. Call me crazy, but the angel named Frank might just be our Frank.
Sorry, I'm getting another story. I'm now joined by Dr. Sturgeon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Oh yeah, I is Dr. Sturgeon of Laxton Halls, and I have medical license to perform the surgery.
Can you tell us a little bit more about some surgeries you recently performed on the 3 blind mice?
With the blind mice, there's no blind no more.
But how is that possible?
I am corrective eye
Surgery!
But how is it possible? They're mice.
I use very small tools.
Uh-huh.
I got tails too. Prosthetic. Yes. They come to me, the 3 mice. No side, no tails, no nothing. They're nothing to look like mice, just a little for a thing. Then they say,
Doctor, surgeon, help us. First we're blind, then the virus life cut off our tails. Oh,
very sad. I do surgeries, then I send bill.
fascinating.
Oh, I do skincare for you, yes?
No?
I wait outside.
Please don't.
I'll be in your car.
Let's go back to the field. I'm now going to Aunt Soggy-Bottom with a special report. And
Everyone knows about Miss Muffin.
And
How she sat on her tongue, eating her carrots and rage. A spider decides to join her. Doesn't mean any harm. Doesn't realize how easily Miss Muffin is frightened. Now, Miss Muffin suffers from arachnophobia, but is that the spider's fault? Did he deserve to die?
how dare you say such a thing? My baby didn't deserve to die.
Now, are you wrong of the spiders, ma'am?
I'm the spider's mama. Why is the spider's mama? He was just a baby. He could barely spin a web.
And as I understand it, he was attempting to scare little Miss Muffin. Do you know about this beforehand?
Hold on now. He never laid a leg on nobody.
That he did provoke her. Some might say Miss Muffin acted in self-defense.
The police. Spiders go around and get killed just because they're spiders. How do we get such a bad reputation? A spider has to die just so she can eat her nasty curds. I hope Mama's Muffin gets the trash.
Thank you for your time. Now, as you can see, emotions are running high, but I like to get Miss Muffin's side of the story. Now, Miss Muffin, why the violence? Why didn't you just run away?
I've been running for a very long time, maybe my whole life. And I would have today if I didn't meet Frank. Frank, my knight in shining armor.
Oh, so this Frank is a soldier of some sort.
Oh no, I just mean he saved me. He told me I didn't have to be afraid anymore. When that spider sat down, I used all the strength I had stored inside me. And I squashed it! Now I can eat my kids and wait. I know that the terror that has taken over my life is finally over.
One word. Tragic. Back to you, Ben.
Thanks, Anne. The old woman who lives in a shoe with so many children she didn't know what to do is now being harassed by none other than the former co-anchor of the news, Frank.
You don't have to live like this anymore. You and your family can finally have a better life. Cooped up in this old shoe. Now is the time to finally break free of the confines of your rhyme.
And what about Mother Goose? Won't she be upset?
Forget Mother Goose.
Forget Mother Goose? That's blasphemy!
Ma'am, what are you doing? Ma'am, what are you?
No one goes around cursing the great Mother Goose. Not around my shoe, they don't.
All right. I'm sorry. All I'm saying is you don't have a living shoe.
There's nothing wrong with this shoe. The laces are together. The tongue is in place. It doesn't smell inside. Young man, this shoe has a soul. No pun intended. Okay, maybe slightly intended.
Now look. A shoe is a shoe. It's not a house.
Well, it's a shoe to you, but it's a home to us. We accept what Mother Goose has given us, and we are thankful. Why are you wasting all of your time bothering everyone?
You see, some people are under the impression they can't even live the life that they want. And it's time we put a stop to Mother Goose's tyranny.
Well, maybe you're right, Frank.
Wait, where are you? Where are you going?
If it's time for new stories, then it's time for new stories.
Oh, Mother Goose, but you live in a shoe.
Not everything is as it seems, Frank. Frank, I appreciate your desire for change, and let's be honest, I'm getting old. It's time for me to pass the torch. Frank, you will be my successor.
I will, and you'll be willing to tear down all the walls that you built up.
Let's look at it this way. We'll tear down the house, but we'll keep the foundation.
I think I can work with that.
Let's go on the shoot break. There's plenty of paperwork to be done.